Hey Kevin, my name is Christina. Terry spoke with Nancy a couple hours ago and she thought you might be interested in this video that just goes over a few things we noticed about your website and how to set your company above your competition. So we're going to go over 3 tips today. All of these tips are things that you can use yourself to get yourself above your competition. All I ask is if you wouldn't mind just giving me some feedback, either an email or calling me, and just let me know, what you think. I send these out to a lot of business owners, and I just want to make sure I'm not wasting anybody's time and that it does have relevant information that that does educate. So jumping right into it, we're going to talk about content, citations, and backlinks. So with content, the average website needs 1,000 to 1,500 words in order to be optimized with Google. And just by copying your content over into a word counter, you guys are sitting at 645 words. So that would be my first suggestion, is going ahead and going after that 1,000 to 1,500 words, just increasing the amount of content on your page. But also you want to make sure that you have keywords built into it. And what a keyword is, if you're not already familiar, is anytime that somebody searches for something that is going to lead them to your website, that's a keyword. So for example, this one, Naperville Tree Service, that is one keyword. Obviously, because you cover several different areas, there's lots of keywords you could go after. But just for the sake of time with this video, I'm just going to show you this one. And if you look here, Naperville Tree Service is getting 170 searches a month. So that's 170 potential customers you guys are missing out on by not being on the first page of Google. So the number one spot organically that is an actual tree service, because right here that this is the city website, so obviously people don't buy tree services from the city, but Naperville Tree Care is in the number one spot. So I went ahead and pulled up their website, and you can see how much more content they have. Quite a bit, right? So let me do the same thing. And you'll see here that they have just under 2,000 words. So that's what that needs to be your starting point, because you want to beat out your competition, right? Like, it doesn't do any good to get number 10 on the first page of Google. You want to be a number 1 spot. So these are the guys you need to beat. So you need to start at 2,000 words. Probably I would shoot for, if I was going to work for a tree service in your guys' area to try to beat out the competition, I would start out with 2,500 words just to make sure that I've got it covered and that I'm going to blow away the competition. So the next thing that I want to talk about are citations. The next visible section in a Google search, obviously you have the Google Guaranteed that people pay for, but then you have this part right here called the Google Map Pack. And you notice here that Lopez is in number 1, even though they're not in number 1 down here. You can rank in these top 3 spots without being in the top 3 spots of the Google search. Now you do have to rank for the keyword somewhere, but you could be back on the 10th page and still be number 1 on the Map Pack. And the benefit of the Map Pack is that, 1, instant gratification, right? We can go here and stop without ever having to go past this, and a lot of people are instant gratification oriented these days. Also, they know it's a local company, right? That's a benefit, and they're going to see these reviews here, and the reviews obviously help a lot of people make the decision about what company they want to go to. Obviously, if somebody had a 1-star review and everybody else had 5 stars, they're probably going to go with the 5-star company. So it definitely pays to get ranked here, and it's free. And then on top of that, if ideally you would want to rank number 1 here in the Map Pack and number 1 organically, just to double your chances of somebody clicking on your site. So in order to get in the top here, you have to get citations. And what a citation is when you submit your information, which is your business name, address, and phone number, identically as how you have it in your Google My Business, into different directories. It's like Yellow Pages, Yelp, City Star, Thumbtack. There are thousands of directories out there that you can go get listed for. So Lopez should have the most, be listed in the most places. So all you have to do is just Google Lopez Tree Service Corp and see all the different places that they're listed under, and go get listed under those same directories. Most of the directories are free. There are some that cost money. You can do this without ever paying a cent. Like, look for directories that are free. I have lots of clients that are ranked in the top of the Map Pack without ever paying a cent for a directory. So it's just time consuming, but just go out there and get listed. And if they have 20, go get 40 or 80. Like, you always want to double or triple whatever your competition's doing. And then the last thing I want to talk about are backlinks. We call this link juice, and it simply works like site A points to site B. Site A is the link juice, which gives site B more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. You can have more sites coming in, but there's a little more to it than that. Link juice is more effective if you have a relative site linking back to you. For example, a blog post about tree services, like let's say the difference between being able to tell when you can just trim your tree back, or if you can like start to tell the signs of it's dying and we need to go ahead and get it taken down before it becomes a liability or something like that. That blog post that links back to your website is going to bring you a lot more power and authority than a blog post about pizzas, because you don't sling pizzas for a living. So this tool I'm going to show you called Ahrefs, ahrefs.com. It's about $100 a month, but this is a tool you can go out and get, and it gives a really good breakdown of your website. You guys are currently sitting at 40 referring domains with 117 backlinks. And if you look at Naperville Tree Care, remember they were in that #1 spot? They have 23 referring domains with 141 backlinks. So they're just barely beating you out. And some of theirs are spammy too, some of their links. The good thing is with this tool is you can go in and see where they're getting their backlinks from. You see these blog posts? These are all blog posts. So blog posts are the highest. Citations count as backlinks too, but they don't have as much authority and power coming from them. So the good thing about this tool is you can go out and figure out exactly where they're getting listed, reach out to that website. You know, there's usually like a contact thing, and then see like, well, what would it take to get my backlink on your page? You know, my link on your page so that you can get the authority from it. And they'll let you know like whether it costs money, whether it's free. You just got to reach out to different places and just do your homework. So in closing, we talked about content, getting up to that 1,000 to 1,500 words. You really need to shoot above 2,000 if you're going to beat out your #1 competitor. Citations, getting listed in all those different directories. And then link juice, making sure that you're getting links from other websites that have to do with tree services. It won't do any good to get non-relative ones, because Google can actually do what's called sandbox you, which if you could get, like, let's say you went to Fiverr and bought like 2,000 links from some shady person, Google knows that those are cheating ways to get to the top, and they will drop you to the bottom really quick. So I hope everything makes sense. If you have any questions, give me a call at 816-323-4100. Again, my name's Christina with KC Phoenix SEO. Thanks for watching my video.